I know what it is. Like, yeah. I know this is not really dry skin. It is really the Illuminati, or I'm like one of those lizard people, so I am about to be like the top makeup guru on YouTube. I'm fixing to take over. I got it, Illuminati. Aliens. Government. Whatever. My new skin's going to come out and it's going to look so beautiful. Today we are doing a dry skin hack video. Now, most of this is going to be geared toward what you could do to get the better makeup application or anything makeup related because, well, I'm a makeup freak. Like, yeah. It's mostly about makeup, dry skin hacks. So, if you want to find out those hacks for this awful, awful winter dry weather, just keep watching. Everybody, how are my Glow Tarts doing today? I hope everybody's well. Now, before we get started, for those of you that are new, my name is Mandy and welcome to the video. Alright guys, so you know it's that time of year, it's winter time, it's really dry out and it is really, really terrible for people with dry skin. Me, myself, I'm a newbie at this, guys, believe it or not. I've had combo skin my whole life until just recently, and this has been in the last couple of months. I just started breaking out with something that looks like psoriasis on the back of my neck, and it's in my head, and it's spread to my face, my arms. It's almost everywhere now. So, of course, I've done my research, and I've had to switch up on a lot of my makeup routine. Like a lot of my favorite makeup products, I'm not able to use right now because of this dry skin condition that I'm dealing with. So a lot of stuff I've had to switch and change out, and now I've got new favorites, and I've got a video about that. I'll either link up here or I'll link that down below so you go check it out and find out what products are actually helping me through this dry skin process. But since then, I have been doing my research and I've been trying to keep my skin moisturized as much as possible. So today, that's what we're doing. We are going to be talking about some of the dry skin hacks. And again, most of this is geared toward makeup process. So that's just how it is, guys. I love makeup. I'm sorry. That's why we're here. So first and foremost, of course, you know, you want to switch from most of your powdered makeup products to cream or liquids. Now, creams are going to work a lot more better than the liquids because the liquids is just going to soak right up into dry skin. But creams and liquids is where it's at. I'm not telling you to totally stay away from powder because me, myself, I've always loved setting my powder or setting my foundation with a good powder. Instead of using a setting powder, you can use a setting spray. And just stay light-handed with the powder if you do tend to use it like me. Myself, I still do. I still use my powders, but a lot of it is showing a lot more texture and it's catching on those dry patches and it's just making it look really cakey. So I find that even if I am using a powder, I still use that setting spray just to take some of the powder away. Now, before we even start with the makeup, of course, you know, you want to keep your showers. If you take hot showers, and me, I'm bad for that. Try to keep it under 20 minutes. Of course, you know that heat is it's just going to dry your skin up more. Another good thing to do is to apply your lotion inside of the shower. When you're in the shower, apply your lotion. And also do it again once you get out and you towel dry. Go ahead and do your lotion again. But when you're in the shower, that heat just makes the lotion absorb more into your skin. Of course, another way you can invest in a humidifier. I've heard that is really great. Now I need to do that. So that is one that I haven't tried. If you do have dry skin, if you have a humidifier that you use for that, go ahead and leave down in the comments. Does that really work out for you, or is it just hoopla? And another way, guys, you know, exfoliating at least once a week. That helps take away some and most of the dry patches. It's going to take away the dead skin cells. And I've been doing it twice a week. Now, you can over exfoliate, so make sure you're not doing that. Make sure you just keep it down to about once a week. Like myself, I got to cut myself back because I think I'm doing way too much. And also, like I said, this stuff is in my head. A good way to exfoliate your scalp is actually taking some sugar and mixing it in your shampoo, and that will exfoliate the scalp. So that has been working really great. I have tried that one. Alright guys, now for face masks, of course you want to use a more hydrating or an illuminating. If it says illuminating, it's hydrating. So you want to be using those face masks, especially at night before you go to bed. I have heard that charcoal masks also help hydrate. I don't know how, but I really have heard that they help brighten and hydrate. Now, I cannot tell you 100% if that is true because I have not used a charcoal mask since this has happened, but I have been using illuminating or hydrating masks. Now for your lotions, you want to use a cream, not a lotion. A cream is a lot more thicker and it's going to hold a lot more oils in the thicker cream than it does in the regular runny lotions. Make sure you're using creams and not liquids for your lotion, and make sure that you're looking for hydrating or illuminating also in lotions. And another thing, you can add some of your glow oils or any of your skin oils to your lotion. Okay, now for washing your face, you want to be using cleansing oils and also micellar water. Micellar water has got oil molecules in it. That's what makes it so good at taking off the makeup. So as long as it is something oil-based or just a plain out oil, you could just use coconut oil if you want to remove your makeup. That's really going to help a lot with the hydration of your skin. Now, if you're somebody that gets really dry lips, which is another bad thing during the winter time, your lips just completely dry out. So if you don't have a lip scrub, you can make your own. You could use sugar and mix it with honey, or you can mix it with coconut. There's so many DIY lip scrubs. There's something in your kitchen that you could use to do that. And try to make sure that you're not using too many mattifying liquid lipsticks or mattifying lipsticks. You know, make sure that there's more of a creamier formula for your lips. That way you're not drying your lips out or helping them dry out. Alright guys, now on to the makeup. Of course, like I said in the beginning, you do want to swap out most of your powders for cream or liquid makeup. And of course, if you have dry patches or redness or anything else, you can find a cream color correctors. They have them in oranges and greens and purples. Purples or violets are supposed to brighten. The green is going to cover up the redness. And of course, the orange or the peach tones are going to cover up like the dark spots. So make sure that if you do have any spots or anything like that, just don't worry. You could always color correct and just make sure you're using a cream one. And like I said, with a lotion where you can mix in a liquid highlighter or any kind of a liquid illuminator or your glow drops or any kind of oil you can mix in your lotions. You could also do that with your foundation. Now, of course, you want to try to shoot for the more hydrating, or like I said, if it says illuminating, it's a hydrating foundation. But if you are going to use a matte foundation, make sure you are mixing in like a couple of drops of oil or your glow drops, or even in that you can mix in your liquid illuminator. And then of course there are hydrating primers that you can mix in your foundation also. And also the same way with primers, make sure you're using hydrating or illuminating. And again, if they are something mattifying, because you could always mix in anything. Anything can be mixed these days. So, and again, for the primers, look for the Radiant Finish primers or Luminous, or again, I cannot stress that enough, hydrating primers. Make sure you're using your whole makeup routine. Make sure everything is, if it is matte, make sure you're mixing in drops of something that is illuminating or hydrating, and that is just totally going to help you out a lot.
Just trust me, take my word for that.
Embrace the galaxy trend. That is what I have heard everybody say. The more glow, the more hydrating that it is. So guys, I'm sure I've left a bunch of stuff out, but if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments and let's help everybody out during this dry season. Oh my gosh, I hope we get through it. As that is it for this video. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and become part of the Glow Tart family. We would love to have you. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you next video. Bye guys. Watch out, YouTube.